Hey guys, what's going on? This is Nasa, aka the Real Estate Guru. I'm not your guru, I'm your duru, because I actually do this business. And today I want to tell you about this loss I just took, and hopefully you guys, learn from it. And it was due to mistakes and also, greed. So in this particular neighborhood, the ARVs are about 150 conservatively, and I had this house for $72,000 on a wholesale deal. The highest I got was $75,000. Now this is a very desirable neighborhood, and things are smoking hot in Charlotte right now. So I figured, hey, look, let's close on this thing, and what I'll do after I will close it, we'll resell it. So similar to wholesaling, and that turned out to be it sounded good, but it didn't turn out well. So I'm gonna just take you to the house, and on this particular house, as you can see, I believe I lost about like $6,000, and with me losing $6,000, everybody made out, the hard money lenders and the realtor and everything. You see that addition? That just screwed everything up. It kept messing everyone's numbers up, and because it has to come down because it wasn't done right, wasn't permitted by the city. But so we closed on in January. We had multiple offers first week, and what I was doing was holding out for X number, and unfortunately X number didn't happen. So greed got to me. My friend said that's not greed, it's just being a capitalist. Anybody will sell something for as much as they can get. I'm gonna call it greed. Another mistake I made, I didn't clean up the house, and cleaning up the house is only $150. I should have done that to appeal to the type of buyer that comes in this neighborhood. So even though I lost money on this deal, I definitely learned some lessons. And I had got two lenders on this deal, and they made out. So it's as if I made 30 grand because they made what we agreed to on their terms. And worst case scenario, because one of my friends, he said, look, this is my family member's IRA, so don't fuck it up. And he told me just like that. So it's like, shit, man, he put a lot of pressure on me. So, I mean, worst case scenario, what I told him, I said, man, I was going to write you back a check for your half, and hopefully the other guy would have, refinanced me. I mean, I know he would have charged me some crazy ass points, but I would have agreed to it because I inconvenienced him. And one of the things I learned, man, the other guy who lent me some money, one of the things he taught me, your hard money lenders should never lose money. You always make sure that your hard money lenders never lose. He was telling me about a deal he did one time, and he made some mistakes, and he had to come to closing table with $40,000. But come 3 years later, he still has that hard money relationship, because finding real hard money lenders is something that's extremely, I'm not going to say extremely, it's difficult, because they only lend to people who they trust and deal with. So you have to build the correct relationships. Yeah, everybody's going to say, oh, I can get you private money, but usually they're a broker. And then once they send you to that call center in Pennsylvania, they want you to fax over your pay stubs or email over your pay stubs. No, let's say pay stubs. I don't have the pay stubs. Then, oh, well, we need this tax return, that tax return. You're like, wait, didn't you guys say you base it off the asset? Yeah, kind of, but we got to make sure it's that, man. So it becomes a whole bunch of mess. So you always want to keep your word and build those relationships with the guys who are actually lending based off the deal. And not only are they lending based off the deal, they're actually lending they can make their own decisions. They don't have to call some call center to see if they can lend or not. So with that being said, what I'm teaching you guys, if you do have those hard money relationships from real hard money lenders, you need to make sure that they're always protected. Like I'm just getting back from the Sean Terry event out there in Scottsdale, Arizona. It was crazy, but one of the things I like about it is networking with some real people, and we were sharing our stories, about the wins and also the losses. First things first, I don't trust people who don't talk about their losses. You know what I mean? Because usually they're trying to sell you something, or they are trying to, convince you that they're perfect or something. So anyway, with that being said, one of the guys told me there, man. He said, "Look, man," he said, "this one deal, man," he said, "dragged out for about a year." He said, "I ended up losing 12,000, but my hard money lender made 22,000. So as soon as we closed, the hard money lender said, 'Man, look, you need more money? I have it. You're a good guy.' You have to prove that. You have to build your credibility, because this is the things they want to see. Don't judge a man by his wins. Yeah, when the sun is out, everybody's smiling. But when it starts to rain, then people's true characters come out. With my lenders, I never told them a sob story. They always got their payment on time. And that's because that's what I agreed to. And not only because they're my friends who lend me the money, but that's what I agreed to. So I gave you my word that we was going to do this, so you shouldn't get any sob stories. So that's what I'm teaching you. Just make sure that you handle those relationships properly. If you agree to something, then do it. And I don't care where you go, any city, USA, the investment community is small and everybody knows everybody. So once you become the guy to start fucking people over or getting over on people, word going to get around fast and people are not going to deal with you. And one of the things that, my lender told me, man, was like, yo, man, to me, this is your best deal. The reason why I say this is your best deal is because it proves that you're trustworthy. He's like, man, it don't matter if you made $30,000 or $100,000 on the deal, because we were going to make the same money. But for you to lose money and we still make money, and that says a lot about your character, that you can actually do this thing. So I'm fairly new with getting money. This was my second deal I did like this, so that's why I was overconfident, because the first deal we made 52,000 on, but this one it didn't work out right. But I learned from it, built some relationships, and it happens. Sometimes we lose. I lost about $6,000 in this deal, but it happens like that. I'm a full-time wholesaler, entrepreneur, so I'm self-employed, so things like this are just going to happen. And when they do happen, you can't let these things determine you, and I'm not going to let this determine me. So, it is what it is. I got to keep going, sometimes you get punched in the face. You just got to duck and roll. It happens like that, man. But until next time, man, make sure you go to my blog so you get your free contracts and assignment. So make sure you opt in, and also subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you much success in your life and in your business.